Hello, I think we're back now. What's going on here? We've got some technical issues. We've got some technical issues going on here. The internet just went down, but yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Well, if you're watching, welcome back. We are playing Project Cars 2, but the internet just died. So hopefully I can refresh everything up here, and it'll sort itself out. I think BT might have just had a bit of a do-diddle. Let me get the chat room back up. I have to read all my links because of YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. My favourite thing to do is to paste links across. There we go. Let me just get this back up and running. We'll paste all these links in, and then we're sorted. Who won the race? I think everything broke, so no one won that. We're gonna have to restart it. Let me just get this chat box fixed here. After 100 likes per hour and everything, guys, it was all going so well, and then BT turned around and said boring. I didn't do anything. I think I don't know. I think BT just had a bit of a. It's the socialist taking it. Oh, Jesus Christ, Antoine. Boring. Can we get a ban on Antoine? Antoine, your brain is filled full of like sand. What's going on? Come on, man. Do. Oh dear, stop saying stuff that's ridiculous. Right, here we go. Oh! Thank you very much, Haunted Driver. Really appreciate that. Thank you, man. Right, I think we're getting there. Has it reset the stream? Oh God, it's reset everything. Huge error. Oh, hang on, we've lost all the likes there. Driver, really appreciate that. Oh.
Time for some Jeff so you can buy new internet.
Thank you. My name's Jeff. Right. Click the like button, guys. Okay, we're good. We're back. We're back. We're back now, I think. God. It'll turn out I've not paid my internet bill. It'll all be my fault. I'm pretty sure I have paid it. Pay it automatically. Right. Refresh this. Perfect. Perfect. We're getting there. We're almost back to where we were. Right, I think we're good to get back in the sim here. Should have made a cup of tea whilst it was down, but oh well. Ah, hello. Bloody hell. Absolutely ramshackled. I really need to make the title something different. Oh, it's too late now. Is it just started the new stream with the same title? It's alright, Marcus. Right, I think we're good. Okay, create new event. Server is called Gamer Muscle. Boring. Boring because there's not enough words. Password is T. Let's do that race again. I'll turn the quality length down. Let's give it 15 minutes. I'll give enough time for people to join back in that maybe are wondering what's going on. New stream, same title. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Boring. We've created a new meme off the top of the forehead. Get in here, guys. It should all be working. Maybe BT don't like me streaming. BT can bugger off. I'm streaming. I'm paying like £45–50 a month for their internet just because I'm using it. ISPs are always like, oh no, we don't want you actually using the internet that you're paying for. Wow, they can sod off. I'm using it. This is my life, guys. BT can't stop my life. I lost Antoine Jagger Potato. He's back in though. You can see his potato in the chat room. Right. Christ. Well, that's going to be confusing now. Anyone loads this up as a replay, they'll be like, what was that about? Don't worry about it. It doesn't make any sense anyway, even when it's working. We lost a bit of momentum there. Okay, we're going again. Sorted. Oh, everyone's getting in there. Let's just start it. Perfect. Let's see if it stops again. Maybe someone dug through the internet cable. That happens. Why you keep typing in chat when the race is starting? People that are into Formula 1 know when it's starting. They don't need like a minute update every second. Oh! Guys, I'm breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. Now you're all aware of breathing. That's really annoying. Oh, the internet just disconnected. I think my router just had a meltdown, that's all. Right, we're good here. Let's get our lap time back. Now we've got a chance to win this. Spooky. Oh, thanks, Dom. Thank you for that, Dom. Just because you've got a USB teapot. Here we go. Back to make it happen. I know, Antoine, but you can just type it once. I want a USB pot. Here we go. Look at that tyre wall, it's a beaut. Whoa, who's that? He's just taking out his natto. Just taking out the boards there. Absolute beast. His BMWs look amazing. Right, here we go. We've got to get a flying lap here. Hello, DJ Racer. Hope you're good, man. Welcome back to the chat and the channel. So, a big reminder, guys. We're 8 minutes into this stream. We've got another opportunity to hit 100 likes per hour. Ah, the like dream faded away as soon as it came. The little Mickey Mouse ears for the window on the mirror on this car. I think that one's got a really nice car skin on it. Oh. I messed that up. Perfect. Okay, let's try that again. What commentator do you get for F1? Oh, the French, don't the French get like... Oh, you're on about American Antoine. Isn't Sky F1 what a lot of Americans watch? Oh, you've got like ESPN in America as well. Hey, I'm still learning, Jim. I'm still learning. One corner at a time. Hello, Lewis Parsons. All I'm concerned about here is beating the potato. Hello, Mike TTC. Spooky. Welcome to the chat, man. ESPN does IndyCar, doesn't it? It does the Indy 500. And they have adverts every 2 minutes. Court Marshall, you'd watch Formula 1 because you still think it's the sport that it was in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s. That's why you watch Formula 1. You watch Formula 1 because you don't realise that drivers are just sandbagging to protect their tyres. But who knows, the new regs might change things up a bit. We just have to wait 2 years. Hello Azar, welcome you as well. Yeah, hey JT. It's really weird when you have people that run commercials during sporting events where stuff can happen all the time. Yeah, Dom, that's true, but that's not really relevant because it was still exciting to listen to and watch. It didn't really matter. If you're just watching F1 for who's going to win the race, kind of missing the most enjoyable aspects of it, in my opinion. Hello, toilet seat drama. Have a great day. You off somewhere? Like, IndyCar is better. So any spec racing series is generally better. If you're watching as an actual legit, who is the most talented driver versus other drivers, then you know, like oval racing well, it depends on the series, doesn't it? But like spec racing in general, that's the way to go because then everyone's in the same equipment. I mean, still not quite the same. I mean, you richer teams still have a huge benefit. You notice that in F2. Well, I was telling you what I was thinking about earlier was how you look at esports like Counter-Strike. If you watch like CSGO, for example, or any of these top esports, the oldest players are like 30, 31 is like the absolute. That's really old for a top-level esports player. They normally top out at about that, with the average player probably being around about 20. Is the average age maybe 22? And the thing is, I think that's what's going to happen with Formula 1, because at the end of the day, there's no real reason, there's no physical reason why you couldn't be like a 16-year-old. I mean, that's what you've already started to see with like Max Verstappen and when Lewis Hamilton first got into it. But so, and you've noticed historically the age of Formula drivers has just drastically decreased. Like in the 60s, you had people that were like 40, 50 years old driving. And because Formula 1 is so much about precision and like mental awareness more than physical awareness. I mean, they obviously have to be super fit as well, but it's not like rowing or running where it's 99.9% fitness. It's more like mental aptitude. And the fact of the matter is, after you get to about 30, your brain starts falling apart. So basically, Formula 1 in 10 years' time is just going to be 12-year-olds. Millionaire 12-year-olds. But yeah, a lot of people on the F1 forums and F1 Reddit are complaining about the new regulations and rules. But there's a lot of people that are like, oh, the new Formula cars and the new regs look terrible. And it's like, well, the cars they're driving now don't exactly look amazing in some sort of arbitrary way of breaking it down. Hey, Adam Price. Thank you, man. It's nice to hear. It does the opposite for most people. Most people want to bang their heads against a brick wall, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. So current Formula 1 is pretty visually not inspiring. So I don't get why these people are complaining about the new regulations, because if anything, it's probably going to... It's the closest thing to actually addressing the issues that are making F1 stale, i.e. massive amounts of dirty air behind the vehicles and insane budgets allowing 5 teams to effectively be in a totally different class. I don't get why people are so... why there's so much backlash. Especially given... Like, I'd understand it if we were going from, like, 2000s F1 and they randomly went, oh, no, now we're going to do these rules and it's like spec racing. Then I'd be like, okay, fair, you know, I could see the backlash. But at the point where they got rid of the V12s and the cars sound like shit and they've got DRS and they've got curves and they've got all this bollocks on it, and it's all about whoever has the most money for wind tunnel and simulation and R&D. And there's no, like... You can't, like, just have an engineer that's, through pure ingenuity, comes up with something absolutely mental. It's literally 90% a procedural, budgetary aspect of R&D. Once you're on that point, it's like, well... You know... Either it's got to be spec to some degree, or I don't know, or I guess the alternative would be to have no spec at all, and you just say, well, it's an incredibly dangerous sport, and we will have some teams that are massively, like, totally on another level, which that'd be cool to watch. Well, this is the thing. At the moment, the Formula 1 cars aren't hard for an F1 driver to drive. Like, I mean, it's always going to be hard to be the best in whatever you give someone. In the same way, look, if you wanted to be the absolute best person at Mario Kart, it's going to be insanely difficult to be the best person at Mario Kart. But I think you can very easily see or say that driving a 1980s Formula 1 car fast was a lot harder than driving a modern Formula 1 car fast. I mean, it's totally different things, but if you have tyres that have different types of fall off, if you have a driver behind you that's castling up against you, if you've got the risk of death on every corner, I think that makes it harder. I think that's a fair use of the word harder. Dream Racing Series? I don't know. In general, I find F2 kind of compelling. I think IndyCar I would watch a lot of if it was on our time zone. Hello, Ben Tucker. Yeah, this is Death Stranding, and yeah, it's not bad, is it? This is one of the levels where you have to drive a car. BTCC suffers from a lot of the similar stuff that Formula 1 has, though, in terms of the costing of it. Like, it's just absurd. The pricing of BTCC is insane. It's something like £10,000 a lap or something insane, if you had to break it down like that. Oh, no. Oh, that's a quick way to stop. That's how I park. Guys, don't type what's happening in the Formula 1 racing chat, because there might be people that can't watch it now and they don't want it being spoiled for them. Yeah, I get that, JT, but the thing is, manufacturers' race cars don't actually bear anything to the actual production cars. So this is the thing. It's like, you know, it'd be quite nice to actually have a race series where drivers were racing actual road cars with just a roll, like back the seats taken out and a roll cage put in. That would be awesome. I mean, the Ferrari as a Ferrari F1 team, the only conclusion you could come to if you watch Formula 1 is that Ferrari must be a totally incompetent company based off their pit strategies. Forget the car. I mean, the car and the engineering is probably fantastic. But their choices, the strats are mental. Which is easy to say as a viewer. I'm just saying relative to the other teams. Well, no, even GT4 is still... I mean, they're still... So, yeah, it's kind of, but you're still talking supercars, aren't you? I mean, there's a massive divide between a road car and a race car as well. They're two totally different things. Okay, here we go. Flip-a-dip-dip. Oh, no. Missed the finish line. Right. 5th place. Let's hope the internet doesn't turn off this time. Guys, 21 minutes in. If you can all smash that like button, let's have a little analysis here of where we're doing on the recovery here. Have we recovered the likes? I'm not sure if we have. Seems like we might be close to recovering the likes. Let's just load that up here. 38 likes, guys, and we're 22 minutes into part 2 of the stream, so you're doing well. We're on target. Not bad. I'm quite impressed. Another mixie. 51. Thank you. Hang on, I should... That's not the right screen. There we go. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it. Just JCB's rule is in first. Antoine's recovered from his previous. Antoine caused he DDoSed my internet there. He's now French as well, rather than British. Nato in third. Got a race in our hands here, guys. Make sure we've got the right setup. Yep, we're good. We're good to go here. We're good to make this happen. Oh, my chicken. I can smell it cooking. I can't wait to have it. I put it in the slow cooker at about 3 p.m. So I need to leave it in for at least another hour. I guess I could check it. I could check it. Check it out. I put paprika and garlic, pepper, and olive oil on the chicken, marinated overnight. So hopefully it tastes good. I don't really know NASCAR, JT. If you watch Rally, you don't understand strategy or anything, on board a dope though. Yeah, I think Rally's a better motorsport than track racing in general. But the problem is Rally hasn't found a way to televise itself compellingly. Like, it's the same with the Isle of Man TT and TT racing. Well, not on tracks, but like you know, on road racing. It's weird. I mean, they've started to, I think, But it's strange that they haven't done more with like live streaming from the different views and doing it as a whole, like a whole day of live streaming, as if it's like a 24-hour race. So you set it up so that you're doing a 20 for the whole rally event, and you just you have multiple commentators and you use onboards. I think it's difficult to link up the onboards due to the stage sizes. But you could really do a lot with rally to make it way more compelling for viewers. But it's not over in a short period of time. So you've got like a different type of viewer base there. It's probably more similar to like esport gaming viewers. Whoa, yellow car got removed. So with a lot of TV viewing, they want to try and that's kind of the thing with Formula One, is they want to sort of produce everything into a 1.5 hour show, because that's that whole industry is like used to that packaging and that how that vehicle works, that advertising vehicle, that product of Formula One. But I think what they're going to find out in the long term is that people don't. That's not how future audiences want to consume things. Like what's actually happening is people are working out what they really enjoy, and then they spend more time focused on what they really enjoy. So instead of, a football fan, instead of being like, oh, I've just got 1 hour of football to watch, or I also watch these 10 other things, it's more like, oh, I really like as it's with gaming, I really like this streamer, so I'll watch them for 4 hours. And that's what rally should be like. Have it in the background for 4 hours, and they still have highlights and things, but the highlight would be not the primary, Come on, JCB, and Cap's nip in front of us here. Trying to catch up with them here. Yellow car behind me of Nito. I can't remember. Lock. Totally yellow car blockage there by me. Defensive move. Overstimulated. Yeah, but when you watch my channel, your brain gets. I'm kind of like alcohol, kind of dulls your senses. Nice move. He's hit the tyre wall. Nice attempt of a move there until he drove into the tyres. This is the thing I never understood about, like normal TV, like all programs and stuff on normal TV, like news, everything. It's all like a rush. It's like, we've got to go from this thing to this thing to this thing. And I kind of get it in a sense that what that does is it kind of keeps people watching, because you always switch in subject and thing before they go, hang on a minute, I don't actually enjoy watching this, I'm going to watch something else or do something else. So I get that, but it's just weird, if you actually think about it in terms of information, for news, for example, it's so much more compelling when you watch a 2-hour interview and you learn and get so much of a better idea out of it than you do from your average sort of 5-minute mainstream news type interview. Here we go. 2 yellow cars behind us. Yellow car pressure. Yeah, there is only 24 hours in a day, but so another good example is if you watch 24-hour news, it's the same 30-minute thing repeated over and over again. So it's not like they've got 24 hours of content and they're like, oh crap, we can't fit it in. They've literally only got 30 minutes of content. So they could fit 4 hours of content in, easy, or 3 hours. Come on. Float it around. What's better, yellow car behind you or yellow car ahead? Yellow car ahead's probably better, as long as they're not too close. There's like a distance. There's definitely like a range where it's safe. Oh, he's binned it. Huge error from Capsnip. Pushes in second place there. As I said before, guys, if you want to watch news online, I highly recommend the Real News Network. This is really good. Democracy Now! As well as a news channel with Amy Goodman. That's quite a good one. Antoine, what? I don't know. I don't know what level you're operating on here. It's not deep state. Fake news is basically most media companies, because it's profitable to create argumentative pieces rather than actually deliver facts. It's most profitable to or gets viewers if you rile them up, and that's not deep state. That's just a lot of media. It's boring. Antoine, you've had two borings now. You're almost on the third boring. Vanilla Pepsi. Did you have that? They've got the ginger Pepsi. Don't think it lasted very long though. Vanilla Pepsi's quite nice actually. Woo, too much. Serve the penalty. There it is. JT33. It's not even to let the government. It's to let giant corporate interests and the super rich. If the poor people are all arguing and fighting amongst each other and bickering about bickering about all these little issues and all that stuff, then the actual overhead, the actual overall issue doesn't ever get addressed or talked about. And that's what it's about, really. Antoine, I told you there might be people watching that don't want any spoilers, man. That are just they can't watch it. So they, please stop spoiling the race for people in chat that maybe can't watch it now. And Euryditus, guys, behave yourselves. Bloody hell! Do I need to You should just not do that anyway online for anything. I've got a spoiler on my car. Come on, still in second place here. I don't know how this bloody JCB guy's launched ahead so far. No, I know you just repeated, but still, I'm just saying. Here we go. Where you going tomorrow, Dario? Dario is flying tomorrow, don't you know? Where you flying? Which airport are you going to? Ah, Jim. Not Bruce Willis. Just Bruce Willis. I think everyone knew Bruce Willis was a bit dead. Oh no, yellow car all over us. Yeah, where do you work? I want to know which airport you're at. I'm going to go airport hunting. Flying as a passenger, not as a pilot. If you know a pilot that flies in a commercial airline, I guess they still wouldn't let you in the front seat, but that'd be awesome. You wouldn't be allowed in there. You'd be banned. How cool would that be if that was actually a thing? It probably was back in the 60s, but not anymore. Too dangerous. Not allowed. Yeah, it's weird flying to work. People that do it regularly, it's like a flying commute. Really strange. It's still, I know it's a thing on cargo airplanes, but I don't know if you can do it on a passenger plane. Well, maybe not in like Europe. Oh, nice one, Dario. What's the weather like in Spain at the moment? Is it still mildly mild? Like 15 degrees or so? Woo! If you're a pilot and you need to go from another location to another location, they have a spare seat on like passenger jets for pilot transfers. I know that, which they use if they want to, or if there's no seats in the aircraft. Very windy. Oh yeah, you get that wind thing every year, don't you, in certain parts of Spain? Forgotten what it's called. Come on! Nice and easy. 37 minutes in, 63 likes. Thank you, guys. That was a subtle like reminder notice. That was a I really want to eat my chicken because I can smell it like reminder. El window. See? El window. Windio. Oh no, here comes Antoine the potato in his yellow car. Oh, why have I moved to the left? That was the wrong decision. Oh no, potato battle. Understeer. Oh god, that was almost edge of the track there. Oh no, collision. Yeah. Battled off, blocked off. Antoine's trying to come through. Headlights on. Oh my god. This is an Antoine mobile. Oh, look at that yellow car in our mirror. Hello, AMR Daniel. Oh no, he's going around the outside. You can't pass on the outside of this corner. Maybe you can if you're on two wheels. Oh Christ. Tyre wall. Nice and easy. Oh! Oh God, look at him, it's all over us. He's like an angry hornet. He's an angry hornet trying to eat the... Oh, he's just ramshackled me. We're still going there, we're still good. We're still good. Oh dear, it's a hornet trying to steal the jam. Antoine jacket, potato hornet attack. Oh God. Come on, get on the power. Look, he's so close. Oh God. No. No, he's past us. Let's try and do this smooth. Come on. Take it back. There we go. Oh, retake. Big curve. Yes. France has to go back in defence. Reinforcing the block. My car's right in the middle of the road here. Great wall of muscle erected. Final lap here. Antoine's surely going to be going for the pounce. Oh, too much gas. I don't know how to drive better. Come on. Oh, he's right on us. Oh, I'm going to defend the inside. Oh, don't lock up. 2 wheels. He's still there. Oh, he's pulled out of it. Come on. Come on. AMS is coming out in March. Oh, come on. Got to carry the speed through there. Whoa! Too much curb. Oh, Christ. No, Antoine. No. Yes, we've got it. We got it. Second place. Let's give it a roly poll. Ah, nice racing there. That was awesome. Fantastic drive by Antoine there. Look at that proper yellow car. These BMWs do look awesome though. They don't have the minty Tic Tac livery for this car, unfortunately. Oh, I could do with that, Stuart. That'd be nice. No flip Sunday. That was pretty good racing there. Man, this chicken is... Slow cookers are the worst. You could just smell like roast dinner all day long. I haven't actually cooked anything to have with the chicken. I've just put a whole chicken in a slow oven. It's a slow cooker. Here we go. Race finishing off and we get to look at the results. Butlers? What do butlers do? Aftershave. Butlers aftershave. Do you think when they liveried these cars in the 90s, they were like, it's good. We're getting good advertising value because we're going to be in driving simulators. I bet they didn't think of that. JCB's rule there with the win. Nice driving. Glorious. Boring. We came second. Antoine in third. Capers Nip made a mistake and came fourth. Caroline's fifth. Natto sixth. Pankio won seventh. Pink Panther eighth. Rick ninth. Poods 10th. Nice driving, guys. Nice job. Let's return to the lobby here. We've lost some people from the server. If you want to join in, password is T. Just do a search for Gamer Muscle. Bore. And you should get it. We'll go. I think we'll do a bit of a Clio Classic here. Get to rest my shifter knee. I think we should do Monza in the Clio. We've not done that for a long time. All right, Marcus Rowland, thank you for joining us. Boring. Here we go. Get some people joining here. I might make a cup of tea whilst we wait for some more people to join the server. And let's put this on. We'll have a shorter quality. Well, there's no point in randomising track selection because some of the tracks aren't good with certain cars, so. I've got a fire stick. Right, back in a second, guys. Just making a cup of tea here. Check the chicken as well. Check that chicken. got me some chicken there. I had to get the old chicken out, you know. Yellow cars, everyone. Let's not yellow car. I'm going for the Monster Energy car for extra power. Chicken! Yeah, why is it that everyone buys like rubbish fireworks every year? Like, who's got money to waste on fireworks? I don't get where these people are getting this firework money from. The only thing good about flying every week is that the air hostess, not the hot air hostesses, the air hostesses remember you. Do you chat them up? Fireworks are illegal in Australia. Well, they're just annoying. Like, why not just go to a big firework display? I don't know why people spend like 40, 50 quid on these tiny fireworks, and then you just, for the whole of November, you just have like this little constantly. It's like, how is that? Maybe if they only sold like giant fireworks that were awesome, then fair enough. There should be a law passed where you can only buy indoor fireworks or like ginormous outdoor fireworks. No in between. All or nothing. Sparklers are okay though. Everyone can have sparklers. This chicken I'm eating is apparently corn-fed free range, but it just tastes like every other chicken I've had. I try and be semi-ethical, and you know, it's not apparent in the flavour. What, being an air hostess? You get good pay being an air hostess. I think. Oh yeah, well I don't know about that, but like if you're for like Ryanair or, you know, one of these UK firms, like as a male or female air hostess, you get reasonable pay, and you do. Sometimes they do actually get to visit certain places that they wouldn't otherwise. Like, I know some really dull people that are not very... well, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't think they've got particularly high IQ. And they work as an air hostess, and they really enjoy it. And otherwise, I don't know what other job they'd be doing. If they, like... They would probably be working in a shop or something, which I think would be way worse than being an air hostess. I mean, I know. Maybe if they went to college and trained for something else, they'd enjoy it more. I don't know. But it probably depends drastically which airline you work on. People that do it seem to enjoy it though. People that choose it, but you have to go through training and stuff. So it's not like a random thing you get into. What is the worst job? This is the other thing with jobs, is what's a really bad job for some people just doesn't bother other people. Like, I really didn't mind working at McDonald's as long as I was cleaning, like doing the washing up. I didn't mind it, but I hated being, when I was on the tills and stuff, or like other stuff. But cleaning, I really don't mind cleaning. I think of like those kind of jobs, it's not a bad job. Anything to do with, yeah, sales I think is just soul crushing. Because you expect, you know, you're selling something that's bollocks. I think that's the issue. I think if you're selling something you actually believe in and it's like it's your own product, then it's all right. But if you're having to sell something that's actually crap for the sake of selling it, and you have to always pretend to be upbeat about it, you would probably have to be like someone that's totally dead inside. Adam Price. Yeah. It's not a bad job. The thing is, the actual live streaming part of this and the actual video part is only like a component of it. Cleaning, job site, porta potties. If you've got no nostril, that might not be too bad. A lot of people say being a security guard is really terrible. But then I know people that really enjoy it. And I can see how sometimes it might not be a bad job, depending on where you were based. I want even more chicken here. We'll get some laps in though, we've got 4 minutes here. Slow cooked chicken for the wing, guys. I kind of overcooked it. I should have put it on a lower setting. The nice thing is if you overcook stuff in a slow cooker, it just ends up being like when you barbecue, like pulled pork, but it's pulled chicken. Hello, Yana, sweetass. Don't try to justify you're eating chicken whilst 137 people watch. Yeah, but they all hate me, so that's the offside of it. Right. You can work in a sandwich shop and eat chicken whilst people look at you, but they start shouting at you very quickly. I don't think that would be bad, Chris. I mean, if you're a surgeon, if you work in medicine, you very quickly start just seeing body parts as body parts. So it like you wouldn't care what body part it was outside of the actual specifics of the type of surgery. So I was talking to a guy on a plane who was a surgeon. They specialised in doing knee surgeries, and they said they really enjoyed it. So. But I think, you know, like you have some people that specialise in brain surgery or whatever. Working in a sawmill. Nice one, AMR. That's true, Larry B. He might have done. He might have done. If Pete Jarram's knee surgeon was an Indian surgeon, no, I don't think he was. He wasn't a surgeon anymore. That's what he had been doing. He was a GP, but he was trained as a surgeon and had done knee surgery specifically, and then decided to become a GP because it was less work. Would you really though, Dan? Oh, hello, Carl Manning has clicked that subscribe button. Well done, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I think the problem with manual jobs is even if you really enjoyed it, on those days where you're feeling really sick, or you know, or you don't have much energy, or I don't know, whatever, you're really not gonna want to be doing a manual job. If you're the type of person that's always healthy. Rayan's Gaming, thank you for subscribing, welcome. Appreciate that. Wait, yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I'd never want to do that. I've got bad wrists already from sim racing. My right wrist hates me. Best job I ever had, and I'm looking to focus my life on, is being a mountain bike guide. Yeah, but I mean, so that's like being a ski guide, Brian Pryor. In theory, they're really good jobs, but they are when you're feeling good. Like, and also, if you end up moving forwards, you're kind of limited with it. I guess you could always then just do hiking or something. I think being a mountain bike guide would be really good if you could do it as like a premium service, and you specialise as like an upmarket guide for a certain type of clientele or something, or you offer something else as well, and so you're charging a lot for it. You need to find something that's like has the option of being manual, so you can do that when you want to. but then if it's really horrible weather, or you're really not feeling like it, you can just stay indoors. Boots. Maybe she meant it's hard. Maybe that's what she specifically meant. Maybe she was inadvertently agreeing with your sarcastic counterpoint. Maybe she was on your side. Maybe she was a beautiful lady that you turned down because you thought she was ragging on you. Maybe she was your future wife. Look what you've done. Maybe it's Maybelline. I could be a tea taster. I could do that. Here we go. Nito. JCB rule, Antoine, your top three there. Jesus. We're all the way back in 6th. I suck at this circuit. There's not enough corners. Guided tours for toffs, yeah. That's it. That's the one to do. I don't know, Chris Legg. I think that'd be pretty hard. Not that it's hard work, but you're like, I don't know. I get the impression that you'd just be in a studio all the time doing nothing most of the time. It's like being an actor, for example. Like acting would be really fun, really good. But if you're an actor on like a TV show or something, you're like most of acting, like 99% of the time, is stood around doing nothing or sat around doing absolutely nothing. I guess it's a lot better now you've got mobile phones, but yeah, I think it's quite dull for the most part. That's the good thing about doing YouTube videos, is you get to do the kind of presenting, talking thing, but then you also do the editing, and you know, you're just in control of it all. It's a one-man band. Whereas if you're part of a big production, it's like a whole sort of enterprise around it. Yeah, well, specifically Top Gear presenter would be all right as an established thing, but that's, you know, that's like going, oh, it would be great being Michael Schumacher, or it'd be great being Max Verstappen, you know. If you're just talking about the job in general, like your average presenter, it's going to be pretty bad unless you're like in that top sort of 10 or so group of people. If you look at the number of presenters and then how many actually are having enjoyable jobs. Here we go. Hello, Ben Moss. Welcome back, man. Here we go. It's time to Clio. I'd work on the Enterprise. I wouldn't, because everyone gets bloody killed on it constantly. Here we go. Squeeze on through. Ow! JCB giving us a bit of ruffle puff through there. Contact. What do you do, Yana sweetass? I need to use less brake here. Oh, hang on. I should have used the aero boys. No, I've been aero boyed. I've been aero boyed. Bloody hell. Committed. I'm going to take the penalty. Oh, I managed to avoid the penalty there. Come on. Come on, top three. You build garages? What, like house garages? That's crazy. I would find that really satisfying, actually. If I had the skills to like build like masonry and brickwork and stuff, that'd be super satisfying. It's quite specific. Oh no! I did a slow exit there. Antoine's still in second place. Nito's in first. Monza's such a weird track. If you actually think about it. Oh, get stuck in. Oh no! Oh no, why did he go so slow? Oh, he was trundling through there. I couldn't even... He was like he stopped, and then I got rear-ended. Ah, bloody hell. Was that like netcode or something? That was really weird. Oh, come on. We'd already done the braking there. I don't know anything about it, Ben. Bloody. That was really weird. I don't... maybe he was braking for the cars in front or something. Yeah, it was just really strange. Maybe the cars in front brake and then he broke and then they We can't restart Project Cars 2. Best work you had was a business developer. All I did was boss all day. Boss in charge of a, yeah, there you go. Boss in charge of a business that mostly takes care of itself with competent employees. The rare miracle, the rare miracle job. Oh no, working as an IT, in IT in a school is bloody easy. Or it can be, it depends on the school. That can be like a, I mean, it might be a bit boring, but then you could just have a, you just play computer games all day long. There you go, IT support in a school. That's a ridiculous job. Totally depends on the school and the IT department, but I always find it weird how some, bloody hell, 2 wheels. Some schools that like some schools' IT departments are like really like massively convoluted for what they actually use their computers for and what they do. Like just weirdly so. Because realistically, a school network for like a middle school can literally just be like your bog standard Windows server, user logins. You know, you have to set up filters and everything and all that stuff, but it's not like you need any. It's not like you need like insane database stuff going on and everything. You couldn't. I know. I couldn't be. I wouldn't want to be a school teacher. I'd teach adults, but I wouldn't teach kids. Hey Dario, no, they've not made any announcements. If they do have an announcement, I'll make a video on it. Why are you nervous, Dog Socks? I'm sure it'll be fine. Wait, where are you teaching it? Where are you going to? Oh, that would be awesome. That would be amazing. I wouldn't worry. Don't be nervous. Like, I assume you're pretty young. Just treat it as an experience. You can't lose. You can't lose. It's all good. Even if you're absolutely terrible at it, there'll be someone that's worse than you. So don't worry about it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the fast internet as well. Hey, Wasted. Yeah, you're gonna get you get to party with the other teachers. Yeah, you'll have a good time. Off it over. See, Chiledog, if the tide's out, it's quicker. Yeah, it only takes like 4 months to learn a language to a basic level. I mean, Korean's probably pretty difficult to learn, but if everyone's talking that language around you, you'll learn like the basics really fast. There'll also be like communities of other ESL people. You know, the way it works is they don't just chuck you into a totally foreign environment. They sort of support you a bit. Yeah, Korean food's amazing as well. Like especially like Korean stew and stuff. Korean hot pot. Wow, this is a nice cruise. This has turned into Euro Clio Cup Simulator. Got a race winkled. You could just learn the lyrics to Gangnam Style. Sorted. Learn how to dance to that. Perfect. Oh no, thank you, JT. Appreciate that. I can't believe we got punted. It's total catch up now. Antoine's bloody winning as well. Well, I mean, we didn't really get punted. I drove into the car in front of me. It's a new type of getting punted. Hello, John Proctor. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat room. John Proctor. Your favourite proctologist. We're catching up with these guys slowly but surely. We've only got a 5-second gap to close. Easy. Easy peasy. Why are the helicopters always so drunk in this game? That's all right, John. I like to do my best to make people feel welcome. Oh, come on! 2.9 second gap here to Carillions in beautiful 7th place. Where's this guy got all this speed from? Oh, that's why. 7-second penalty for Poods. What's he doing? He's inventing new racing lines here. Easy. He's shown me the new racing line. The Forza line. We're just cruising. It's a good engine test, this. Hey, John. Yeah, there's loads of good sims now. There's quite a lot of choice. I guess there's always been a reasonable amount of choice with the sims. They've just gradually improved. It seems that you always get new sims towards the end of the decade. Like the end of oh no, that's not true. When did oh no, like Toka, Colin McRae Rally Games, And then they were all like 2002, 2004. Colin McRae 2 and 3. I wonder if the price, like, after the, I guess before the 90s, you had to spend like £1.5 to £2 grand to get an OK PC. But after the 90s, we got into that sort of £800 price point. So it's all kind of like stayed pretty similar. They were just an independent company, weren't they? So they weren't like a giant megacorp. That's what you need for games. Always seem to be better when they're produced by smaller companies that they obviously feel much more attached to the content, and they're probably not jaded. But by the time a company's like a giant corporation, the people that originally set it up are probably a bit jaded and want to be doing something different. So all the best games come from those like that sweet spot. Not the first game they make, but like so if you look at like DICE, Codename Eagle was a bit rubbish, but then Battlefield 1942 was awesome. So it was like the second or third game. And then if that's really successful, the next game that companies make is crap. Like Rare. Although Rare actually made all their games were good for a long time. They're a bit simple, but they were good. Hey, Nito 1. Sparko 2nd. Antoine 3rd. Capsnip 4th. Well done, guys. I got murdered. Oh, you did put on your break. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess that's it. The netcode as well magnified it. Some slots in the server, guys, if you want to join in. Password is T in capital letters. Naf has joined. Nice. Just do a search for Game of Muscle. Operation Flashpoint wasn't made by Codemasters. They just published it. It was that was Bohemian Interactive, and then Codemasters messed it up. That was where that was the sort of downfall of Codemasters. That was like, so they published the first Flashpoint in 1999, I think. Oh no, it was 2001. So basically, Codemasters were like great until about 2000s. That's when they went downhill. T's good. I've got to beat Antoinne here. We can't. We'll take this back. Antoine, why are you typing? If you're going to type stuff in chat, just you can't stop spamming the same things. Boring. No biscuits. No, I'm not eating biscuits at the moment. I'm on a bit of a biscuit fast. Biscuit fast. Christian came a muscle stream. Oh no, Antoine! You've got rift face. Do this one race. Come on. Come on, Antoine. I've got to have a final against you. Rift face. Have you been playing the new Onwards update, Antoine? It's pretty good. It's annoying that streaming VR is so terrible. Thank you, Jonas Sweetus. Secret gym sessions. I've been running the DD wheel on higher force feedback. Oh man, that corner. Well, do you guys want me to play something else? You're all whingy bastards. The bollocks I put up with. Yeah, I just want a nice chilled out Project Cars 2 sesh. Nice and easy. You know, just chilling out on Sunday. No. You're not playing this at the Corsa. No. It's a boring car. Do you know what? My router got so fed up with your bloody whinging, guys, that it shut down my internet. You should be happy that I'm not playing Call of Duty. I was playing Call of Duty last night, and it was quite fun. I mean, it's ridiculous. Playing Need for Speed. Yeah, I could be playing anything here. You're lucky it's a driving sim. Do a straw poll. It's going to be Assetto Corsa. If we do a straw poll, it'll be sodding Assetto Corsa. I like Assetto Corsa. Chiledog, do you want to make a server? Is this what this is? Chiledog gets sexually aroused by hosting servers, and Sunday night is his night of maximum arousal. He's feeling left out. So, you know what? If Chiledog sets up a nice Assetto Corsa server, we can do that. We'll after this race. But then there'll be still people complaining. There will still be people going, oh no, oh you always drive this current track. Oh, you're always complaining about it. No, it's always boring. Play Scrabble. It's not my fault Automobilisted 2's been delayed. Oh my god. Ah, bourbon biscuits. Yeah, because it's all a big compromise over what people can actually drive. I personally drive, other than front wheel drive, I like Formula cars and fast cars. The problem is, most sim racers can't handle them. So then you end up with getting a total punt sesh. No! We were just driving a Clio Cup, Dario. Oh, hang on. Oh, bugger me. CSGO. Everyone's so divided on our channel. It's like game Brexit. Half the viewers want Project Cars 2, half them want AC, 3 people want CSGO. No one's happy. Our live streams are like a microcosm of British politics, but over games rather than foreign policy. It's a Masetto race room. John Proctor's happy, that's nice. Adam, someone, I forgot his surname. Adam came in earlier in chat and he said, oh, I like your live streams, thank you. See, someone that's nice. You have some people that watch this channel, they're nice, they're friendly. I get emails from some people and they're like, oh, thank you for live streaming, I really enjoy it. You know, just nice people. But is that the majority of the viewers? No. Most of them are talking about the bloody deep state, or I don't know, or the Brexit, or oh God, or that we're driving the wrong car. It's I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand why YouTubers have mental breakdowns. Thanks, Jack. I'm getting on board with the YouTuber mental breakdown. Get ready for my breakdown video. That'll be the next upload on the channel. Why I'm deleting my YouTube channel. Every YouTuber's got to make one of those. Chill your tits. They're already chilled. I'm actually wearing ice cubes under my shirt. Didn't you notice? Oh yeah, no one likes iRacing. I get a lot of stick whenever we play iRacing. That's normally from Izzie though. Izzie will be like, oh, I've seen this track before. Oh dear. Yeah, I need to be crying in the video. I need to be crying about being demonetized or just burnout, YouTube burnout video. I'm not quite sure how I'll do it. Should make a video of you screaming at the chat. Oh, come on! Need more downforce for that corner. See, there's Adam Price. Look, see, there's Adam Price with the positivity there. Look what lap time. Oh, was that this lap time or this next one as well? Adam Price is nice and friendly. What a nice guy. What a guy. Adam Price is that nice guy that helps you out, makes everyone feel good. Brings a nice birthday cake to the birthday party. You know, everyone knows an Adam Price. Adam Price is there. You run out of fuel on the motorway. It's snowing. It's cold. Adam Price is there to give you a bit of fuel for free to let you get home. If the world had more Adam Prices, there would be no problems. The world would be a better place if it was just Adam Price cloned like Star Wars Battle of the Clones. I've got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel here. Totally the right amount of fuel. The lap didn't count anyway, though, because of the... Adam Price looks like a guilty man. I'm going to eat these grapes. Have some grapes, guys. Hang on, these look oddly... these grapes look oddly like a generic grape. If you were to paint what grapes look like, this is what they would look like. I believe I might live in the Matrix here. These grapes look like they're from a Roman tree. All right. I bought fruit the other day instead of biscuits. It's just got a maggot in it. No. I nearly bought biscuits and instead I bought fruit. Fruit's way more expensive than biscuits. Nice one, Poods. Oh, here we go. We're right at the back. Puma Racing 11. Sparko Inc. JCB's Rule. Nito. Oh, these are just they're like red, kind of red-white mixed grapes. They're the cheapest, nice ones you can get. They've got pips in them as well. They're just like the super generic grapes. Well, I'm trying to be a little bit healthier because I was getting fat. There's loads of different types of grapes. I hope you're not a grape racist, Chiledog. Grapes come in all different sizes and colours. Easier to grow biscuits. Tech Neil. I enjoy watching the podcast 2 streams so I can actually read all the text. Relatives, positions, driver names. Can't read that in AC. Oh, I'll make them bigger in AC for you, Tech Neil. Thanks for the tip there. Oh, thanks, Pood. I'm not worried about how I look. I was just getting fat. Here we go. Woo! Understeer City. Oh, you should message Gary Clark, he would love that. Oh. I was actually thinking of doing that. Growing my own stuff. I mean, I've got a lot of herbs in my garden, but my garden is really small, so there's not enough room to really grow stuff. I can put some stuff in pots, but the bit of the area where I could put planters and stuff is out of the sun. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. I would really like to grow my own stuff. I don't even have that much space indoors either. I have a few indoor plants, but they're mostly just for greenery. You know, like peace lily and that sort of stuff. I do really like indoor plants though. Oh, proper battle going on here. Yeah, I wouldn't have enough time to like go to the allotment to bother doing it, and it's cheaper to just go and buy potatoes and stuff from Lidl. Grow tent. That's not suspicious. That could be cool though, actually. How much electricity do? Because the LED grow lights are normally they still use a lot of electricity, you know. But how much? Is it like 200 watts? For enough to grow like a good patch. That'd be cool. It'd be cool to have some plants in the basement. And then use grow lights to grow because there's no light down here. Well, my electric bill's already bonkers, so... I do like growing... Yeah, I find it really satisfying just growing any plants, to be honest. I have like 10 spider plants because it just keeps growing. I keep cutting them off and planting them. It's ridiculous that that's not legal in the UK to grow your own like weed and stuff. It's mental. Yeah, so 200 watt or 300 watt would be for like a plant, the average planter. That's probably about 6 square foot or something. Which is a lot better than the old halogen bulb grow solutions. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, in my basement, I already have like 300, 400 watts of lighting, not including the ceiling lights, and then 300-400 watts of monitors, and then like another 300-400 watts, well, probably like 600 watts for computers, so... Well, the other really good things with LED lights is how you can automate the timing of them to maximise the growth of plants, which you couldn't do in the same way with halogen bulbs, just because they didn't like to be faded on and off, and they don't like to be turned on and off. They generally prefer to be sort of left on. I mean, you obviously would turn them off, but that wears them out quicker. As LED lights, you can do whatever. You can also pick like super specific colours and stuff to make it really optimal. LED gardener. You should speak to Gary. Gary could grow like a shrubbery in his computer case. Man, I'm trying to catch these guys. They're bloody quick. Post-Brexit. I don't think Brexit's going to happen, Richard. I think it's like, you know, we'll see what happens. A little bit more downforce would probably help, Mr. Court Marshal. Final lap here. You guys are the EU slaves. Yeah. Top of the agenda there. Not crippling conservative austerity. The EU is to blame for everything. Not the Conservatives. Whoa! Yeah, there you go, Dub Socks. Dub Socks knows what's going on. Come on, mowing the lawn there. Stop typing in capitals. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you, man? No, you shouldn't type it. We're just chilling out sim racing here. This is not a Brexiteer propaganda service. you might have got confused. I mean, you know, because I'm not pro EU, but that doesn't mean that we're a alt-right Brexiteer propaganda service, you know. So also no capitals. Fix your keyboard. Here we go. Flip this. Oh no, textbook finish there. So, if you had money to invest, should you buy bonds now or post-Brexit? I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. I was going to say like some like material, like it seems like gold is randomly on the up again, but that's a total gamble. If you were to invest money, what you'd do is you would invest it in the most boring things that spread across a multitude of like you'd invest in a whole I don't know how to use words anymore. I'm too tired. You'd invest across multiple things that on average give a return slightly better than inflation. And then you'd try and make sure some of those investments pay dividends, and you would pay those dividends back into those investments. That's what you would do if you actually were trying to save money. You would do the most boring thing that would likely pay off over a sort of 20-30 year time period. That's what you would do. But Chiledog, you're like I know you're joking. I didn't know you were joking. I thought you were making a serious point. I was going to say you're too old for those kind of investments. If you're like 60, I don't know how old you are actually. I thought you were like in your 50s. But if you're like 50 plus, too late. too late to get your returns. I mean, no, actually, you can get your returns back when you're 70s. If you're in good health in your 50s, then it still makes sense. I guess investing is always a good idea anyway, if you've got the money to do it. Better than buying random crap and wasting it. Well done, JCB Rule, AMR Daniel, Sparko Inc. Nice. So, Chiledog. I don't know how old Chili was. I remember him saying he was old. I know he's got a swimming pool. That's what I know about Chiledog. I know he's in France. I know Chiledog's about to set up a server because he's been complaining. Oh, you're 42? I thought you were older. I've not seen a picture of you. I've not seen a picture of Chili. Or maybe I have and I've forgotten what he looks like. You know, you got a pool. If someone's got a pool, I think they're at least in their 50s, you know. It might just be a temporary pool, but it's still, you know, living in the south of France with a pool. Bollocks. Right, guys, Chiledog's going to make a server. Now I've implied... Hang on. You're always saying that I'm old, so sod it, he's 60. Chiledog is 60 years old. Going to his server, because he's been whinging, so he better have made a server. If he's not made a server, he better have made a server. My dad had got a pool only in his 50s. Exactly, that's how it works. You might not have noticed this, but as you get older, like on your 50th birthday, a pool appears. So even if you have a small garden, oh, here we go. We're having a Titus race. Servers up. I'd just like to call attention, guys, at this point in the stream. We're now at the 1 hour 51 minute point. We're on 92 likes, so we've actually failed miserably at getting 100 likes per hour. But it's something. That could be 100 likes. That's something you can do. And you can subscribe. But I'd also like to draw attention to our channel members there on the screen. Without them people, we'd probably be doing something more meaningful in life. So I appreciate the channel members for endorsing the shenanigans. And, of course, the server gods, of which Chiledog, hopefully, is hosting this. Game of Muscle gives in to peer pressure. Jesus Christ. Right, there it is. I should make a new thumbnail, really. Let me change the title of the stream. Let's do a new stream so we can get 100 likes per hour again. Let's do it. Right. Let's make a new thumbnail. Here we go. Yeah, this could be an AC stream. Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm going to finish this Project Cars 2 stream. I'm just going to make a thumbnail and update the title. So, see you guys in literally 5 minutes. I'm not going anywhere. We'll be back. Well, let's say it's going to start for 9 o'clock, and we'll join Chile's server. But thank you for this, for joining us in Project Cars 2 for this stream. Let's play the credits there, and then we'll go over to some Assetto Corsa. Of course. There you go. Stream has ended. Thanks for taking part. Super chat by Hunted Driver there. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Subscriptions, Carl Manning, Ryan's Gaming. Thank you, guys. Oh, I can't remember changing games. This is you guys say that I don't do what you bloody want. Making thumbnails. Everyone says, oh, being a streamer is really good. Oh, it's amazing. I feel like an AI in a driving game. That's what it's like. I'm just like loaded up onto the server at the whim of the person playing the driving sim. Put on like a low level so that people can overtake it and feel good about themselves. That's what it is. Right. Goodbye. We'll see you in 5 minutes.